stop using WD-40. What you really need is a silicone-based garage door lubricant that's made for your door. This is gonna keep the moisture in, and it's as simple as 10 bucks from any hardware store near you. I know, we're all in the AI world. We don't read anymore. We type it in, we do whatever pops up. But this isn't WD-40's fault. It says it right on the can. Drives out moisture. Let me show you how to do it the right way. We've got our spray, we've got our rag. Here's what you do. On all the hinges on the side of the door, you wanna spray the pivot point. Wipe up all the extra after you spray it. We don't need it dripping all over the garage. And then on the stem here with the straw, you wanna shoot that in there. That will help that stem spin. It'll reduce some of the noise of the metal clacking against itself. You're gonna do this on every hinge here. 99% of the YouTube videos you guys are watching are wrong. We're trying to be preventative, not hurtful. Let me show you this. If your wheels have open bearings where you can see the balls, we do not want to spray these wheels. It's going to cause it to collect dirt, debris, and that debris can cause those bearings to seize. The only time you're going to lubricate your wheels is if there's plastic with no bearings. If you're not sure, don't spray it. If you see a bunch of discoloration or a bunch of rust on your spring, I don't recommend you touching them, rubbing them down, lubricating them. Call a professional. Rust is not a good thing. But if you have nice black or powder coated like this, grab your silicone spray, your garage door lube, and your rag. To prevent overspray, put the rag behind the spring as we spray. Just gonna go across it, and then we're gonna wipe it down. Make sure it goes all the way through the spring. The reason we're wiping it down is when your door opens, it opens directly under the spring, and if it has a bunch of oil on it, it's gonna drip on your door. You're gonna have to repaint it. The next thing on our torsion system, it's the red-headed stepchild. Nobody gives it the credit that it deserves. It's the workhorse of the torsion system. Our end-bearing plates. Right where our tube sticks out of this bearing plate right here. This guy is helping the spring unwind and wind. It does a ton of work. Without it, your springs are useless. We're just gonna spray around this bearing here, and we're gonna wipe it down. If you see a bunch of black debris sitting on this step thing right here, bad sign. That means that bearing is cutting into that tube. The lube ain't gonna help that. It's not a time machine. And the last step of lubricating our garage with the correct lubricant, you're gonna wanna run your door up and down a couple times. Let that oil, let that grease work in there. Here at Good Golly, when we do a lubrication on your door, we're gonna take some Simple Green, not an ad, and we're gonna clean the door. Handprints, excess grease that's on there. This is also a great time to go ahead and clean those sensor lenses. Dust and the cobwebs. Everybody gets angry when the door doesn't close. Have you cleaned the lenses? The best thing about when we come to your home and do it, you come out to a non-lubricating smelling door, and it smells nice and lemon scented. Silicone spray garage door lube? Good. WD-40? Bad. I recommend you do this at least once a year. The best way for you to remember this is if it's really hot outside, go lubricate your door. If it gets really cold outside, go ahead and lubricate your door. This way you can be preventative.